Hello, welcome to Michelle Sews Again. I'm Michelle. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's another hashtag Friday Sews. If you want to hear what I've been working on, what I have coming up next, and a little bit about life, then please stay tuned. Okay, so I just want to jump right into it. All right, so what have I finished? Well, the last time we talked, I was about to get started on my Reggie wrap dress, and I finished it. If you haven't seen that video, I've done a full review on it, told you what I loved, what I didn't love, the fit issues that I had, and if you're interested in that, then I'll link it in the cards up here as well as in the description box below. However, what I wanted to share with you guys was one of my complaints about the dress, even after I got the fitting right, is that because I've got little short T-Rex arms and big boobs, I have a hard time reaching around and reaching the fasteners. There's an inside button and an outside tie. I probably have that backwards. Either way. And so I can't get in the dress without help from my husband. But you guys are brilliant. You guys gave me feedback. I think 3 or 4 of you had the same idea, where you said just fasten those down permanently, sew them down, attach it with elastic, do something to make it a permanent attachment. Since it is a loose fitting dress, then you can just slide it on and off over your head. Duh, you guys are brilliant. So what I did was the inside button, you attach it with, I did a thread loop. I think that's what it's called. I just attached that and then I tied the tie. So I basically put it together like I would if I could reach everything, and I can slide it on and off over my head. I might attach them permanently, but right now just tying the tie and fastening the button before I put it on did the trick. So thank you. I get as much, if not probably more, from the comments from you guys than anything that I provide to you. I can guarantee you that. All right, so that's the Reggie, that's finished. I also finished 2 Project Dress-A-Girl dresses. The first one I can't show you yet because it is a free pattern that's coming out for the month of September. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in Project Dress-A-Girl, I'm not going to get into it right here. It launches in September. It's hosted by Madi from Madi Sews. She has done such an incredible job with this event year over year. If you're not already watching her, please go and subscribe. You'll get all the details as soon as September hits about dressing these impoverished girls across the world. And it's just a really feel-good project, and you're helping out a lot of people, a lot of little girls. So, but I can share one of the dresses with you. One of my goals for Project Dress-A-Girl this year is I'm going to make the Popover Sundress from Oliver & S. It is a free pattern. I will put the link in the description box below, but that's what the dress looks like. It is so cute, and it comes in 7 sizes. It is a PDF, so you have to tape it together. There's not that many pages. That's coming from somebody who hates taping together PDFs. It doesn't take much to tape it all up. I don't make my own bias tape. You easily could. I just use store-bought bias tape just because I'm lazy. But my goal is to make all 7 sizes. So what I've done is I've taken the pattern pieces, and because this is such an easy dress to make, I really think this will be my go-to year after year. So I've traced out all the sizes of the yoke, and the front and back are the exact same pattern piece. So I've traced out all 7 sizes of the bodice. And those are the pattern pieces, other than the fact that this dress does not come with a patch pocket or an inseam pocket. The Project Dress-A-Girl dresses need to have a pocket. So I've just got a template. I don't remember what this is from, but I've got a template for a pocket, and I use this for all my dresses. So I just cut these out. So those are my pattern pieces. And like I said, I don't cut out the pattern piece for the bias tape. I just use store-bought. So I have made I started at the smallest size. I'm gonna work my way up to the largest. The smallest size is a size 2. And look how cute this is. I used, for the smallest sizes, you can use fabric from your scrap bin. So this is some tie-dye tencel from Joann's. I bought this years ago. In fact, I think this is still available at Joann's. Every time I go, I'm pretty sure I see it. And then this is leftover scraps from an Ankara fabric that I bought, gosh, it's been 2 years now that I had my original sewcation with my sew sisters. And I bought this when we went to a shop in Fort Lauderdale. And I just think it's the funnest fabric. And I think those two go together really well. So I used that fabric for the yoke and for the pockets. And then I've got my Project Dress a Girl label on there. And I've got my bias tape, store-bought bias tape, to make the straps. And so dress number 1 is done. Well, that's actually dress number 2. But like I said, I can't show you dress number 1. All right, so that's everything that I've finished so far. What's on my plate next is obviously I'm gonna finish the other 6 sizes of the popover sundress. I still need to make a muslin for the Elodie wrap dress. I think I'm hoping I'm gonna like that one. The difference between that one and this Reggie, the Reggie is really intended to be a very casual dress. It's not fitted, it's very boxy and loose. How loose, I mean, it's too loose by design, but you can, even when you get it fitted, it's still loose. And I think that coupled with the the higher waistline, the gathered skirt, it really has a very casual feel, in my opinion. I wouldn't wear this to my niece's wedding, even in a nicer fabric. I do think the Elodie lends itself to being sleeker. It doesn't have a gathered skirt. I think it's gonna be, I'm hoping it's gonna be more flattering. And if not, then I'll find something else. I might move on from wrap dresses for the wedding. I might still try other wrap dresses. Some people agree with me that there is no single style that suits every single body type. Other people have said that maybe you just haven't found the right style of wrap dress for your body type. And there's still proponents that a wrap dress can be flattering on every body type if you find the right wrap style. So we'll see. I will keep trying. I'm going to keep an open mind. But the Elodie is next. I have some really nice fabric that I want to make it in if it works, but I'm going to start with a muslin. So, and it's going to be a wearable, probably. I'll probably make it out of one of my thrifted sheets, just like I did with this one. And we'll go from there. All right, so sewing related, so I'm not to life yet, but this isn't about a make. I have signed up for Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery. She is she is putting on a pattern fitting class. It's called Pattern Fitting 101. It's a 6-week class. You go at your own pace, and it sounds really perfect for me. I will probably do a review on the classes after I'm done going through the whole course. I will not share any specific techniques that I learned in the class because that would not be fair to all the people that paid for the class. So don't look for me to give you any like specific techniques that I've learned, but I will tell you whether or not it's worth it. So it is a 6-week class. You have until August 25th to sign up. Once you have paid for the course, you have access to the videos for a lifetime. You go at your own pace, so they're videos that you can watch whenever is convenient for you. There will be live meetups, virtual live meetups once a week. And she's going to post the times and everything on that. She is going to walk you through how to pick the right pattern style for your body type, as well as we're gonna fit 4 different garments. We're gonna fit a woven top and a woven pant, a knit top and a knit pant. And she actually gives you the actual patterns and which ones she's using for which body shape as part of the syllabus. So I'm really excited. I think that this is going to be really good. I've read some reviews of the course. She's hosted this course before. It gets really, really positive reviews. The price was $349, which for a 6-week class, fitting that many different garments, being specific to your body style, I personally think it's going to be worth it. I'll let you know at the end. So fingers crossed. But I love Whitney, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, now moving on to life. So I had a really fun visit last weekend. Mari from Mari Sews is down in Florida for a couple of weeks visiting family. And so she and I and Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room all got together last Sunday, and we just had the best time. They came over, they brought their sewing machines. We sat at my kitchen table and we sewed little girl dresses. We chit-chatted about life. We chit-chatted about sewing. We chit-chatted about the sewing community here on both YouTube and Instagram and how much we love it. And we just had the best time. We snacked a little bit. We jumped in the pool. But unfortunately, like 10 minutes after we jumped in the pool, the heavens opened up. So we didn't get to stay in the pool very long, but we still had a really nice day. So I am hoping that we'll have time to get together with Mari again before she leaves town to go back up north. We are talking about some tentative plans, but haven't really locked anything down yet. We are terrible social media people. We did not get any pictures of that fun day. So apologies for that. Anyway, what's next? So finally, when we moved into this house, right before we moved in, we had a company come in and measure for window shutters and blinds on the back sliding glass doors. It took a while. They're custom made for the windows. And so it took a while for them to get made, and they finally got installed this week, and I love them so much. The house finally feels like it's actually finished because I don't have temporary curtains up. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because the temporary curtains that I had up in my sewing room actually coordinated with my wall mural really, really well. Let me show you. So this is what the curtains look like. Look how pretty that looks with the wall mural. But I love my shutters. They're so much nicer because they're easy to open. I can let some outside light in, and I just love them. But I love the curtains, and so I have two stacks, I don't know how many actually, of these cork mats. I bought them a long time ago. My intention was to cover them with a bunch of my scrap fabric from my scrap bin and just have all my fun, colorful fabrics covering the mats. And then I was going to put them up on the wall for, like, you know, inspiration boards, or maybe to hang up some of my quilting stuff now that I'm doing the collage quilting and the piece quilting and whatever. But what I decided to do was to use the curtain to cover the cork. And I'm going to put them up in the wall space in between the shutters, and they're going to coordinate perfectly with my mural, and I couldn't be happier. I think it's going to look awesome. So that's one little fun thing. So I had mentioned a couple of weeks ago, I don't remember when, that I was starting to have pain at the base of my thumb in both hands. It's right here, right at the base. And it kind of radiates up into here. So it's definitely the thumb joint. It's not my wrist, it's the thumb. It's tender when I press on it, so don't press on it, right? And so I had x-rays done. The doctor was pretty sure it was arthritis. What she told me is this joint is the first joint to get arthritis in the majority of people. It's the most common form or location for arthritis. So the x-rays confirmed it's arthritis. It is way worse in my right thumb than it is in my left. I mean, I can have days where it just radiates pain and I'm not even doing anything. So her starting recommendation is for me to use Voltaren, which is a topical gel. It is I think it's got NSAIDs in it. What's it say? Yeah, it's an NSAID topical gel. And you just rub it on, and she said I can use it up to 4 times a day, and hopefully that will help alleviate the pain. If that doesn't work after a couple of weeks, I'll go back and she'll give me a prescription for an arthritis medication. So I have also talked to a few of my sewing friends and got the recommendation to buy a compression glove for when I'm sewing, because it definitely gets aggravated when I am sewing. I have the machine that I have, you have to use the wheel to lower and raise the needle. Now the needle, when you stop sewing, the needle is in the down position. That's automatic. So, but when you're starting a stitch and you need to lower it, or when you're finished with a row of stitching and you need to raise it, I have to use the wheel. And so that, you don't realize how much you do that until it hurts. You don't realize how much you use your thumb at all until it hurts to do everything. So that's kind of a bummer, but you know, there's far worse things that could happen. As we've all been saying, getting old sucks, but it's way better than the alternative, right? So I'll deal with it. Hopefully the compression glove will help. I've ordered one from Amazon, so we'll see about that. The next thing is I'm not going to get any sewing done this weekend. I live for the weekends. I spend like as much time as possible in my sewing room, just, you know, whether it's sewing or whatever craft I'm working on. But my sister-in-law is coming into town. She's getting in tonight. I'm actually filming on Thursday because she's coming in tonight. My husband is actually picking her up from the airport right now, and she'll be here through Sunday. So I won't have any time to sew this weekend. So all of the projects that I talk about that are next on my plate are really going to start happening next week after work at night. So hopefully I'll have a few more Project Dress a Girl dresses done. This popover sundress, so super quick. Yeah, and the other thing about it is where the yoke meets the bodice, you can add like trims and stuff and just make it super cute. So I'll probably do that on a few things. And finally, what I want to share with you is I had the privilege of going over to Jen's house, and she helped me fit my Reggie dress. You'll learn that if you watch the review video. And she let me use her fun new faff machine, which it's so awesome. It was fun. But she had a birthday gift for me, which I thought was so sweet. And I just wanted to share with you what she got me. So look how adorable this is. It's a pin cushion, and whoops. And you pull the little leaf and it's got a measuring tape. And then you push the bottom and the measuring tape goes back in. Is that not the cutest freaking thing? Love it, love it. And each of these had a little card, which made it, I mean, she wrote something sweet on each little one. And then she got this cute little candle. It's cedar wood rose. It smells so good. We talked about it. These are the scents that I like in a candle. I like musky scents. I like floral scents, and I like ocean or clean linen kind of scents. And then she also got me, you guys, it's so nice. She got me this gorgeous, it feels like a rayon challis. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not, but is this not totally, she knows me well, doesn't she? It's pinks and oranges and corals with a little light yellow with a cream background. And it's this really fun tropical leaf print. And I am excited to use this to make probably a dress, I would think. I think it's going to be a dress. And then what was fun was she had each of the gifts was wrapped up in a ribbon. And I like the ribbon as much as I like the gift. So I'm keeping all these ribbons and I'll use them as trim in something. Aren't they pretty? So cute. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week. I would love to hear what you have going on. Tell me if you're going to participate in Project Dress a Girl, and do you have a favorite little girl dress pattern that you use, or are you going to try a bunch of different ones? I'd love to hear from you. Wherever you are, I hope the weather's amazing. I hope you're able to get some sewing in, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.